Johnny Thompson, #1 here at the Heartland of America Conference Championships, talking with Josh and Justin Portillo. Josh of University of Nebraska-Kearney, Justin of Grandview University. Justin, so far today you've won 2 matches in a row. Your first match, you won 18-0 technical fall. I'm going to ask you a question real quick. When do you guys involve acrobatics into your wrestling? Because I saw you hit sort of a backflip move out of nowhere to score 2 points there.
Yeah, I tore around a lot in practice, and I was actually just breaking it down the other day to these kids that I coach, that there's like 3 different parts of wrestling. There's the science, the fight, and the art. A lot of people forget about the art of it, and a lot of the art and the craft is developed through like sparring and experimentation. So, you know, I like to, obviously I've been working a lot on more fundamental defense, but I like to do little crazy stuff like that. Like a lot of my favorite moves are the moves where it looks like I'm gonna get scored on, and then I find a way to put this other dude on his back. So yeah, that was fun stuff.
Definitely would agree with that. So in your semifinal match you had there, you were hitting a tilt. You usually don't get too many falls out of tilts. Was it? Yeah. Did you have it really tight on him, or how did you secure the shoulders to the mat there?
I did have it really tight. And it's interesting you say that because last year in the semis of the same tournament, I pinned a guy in a tilt.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I mean that kid was tough. I faced him at an open a couple weeks ago, and I had a really close match with him. So I wanted to go out there and just really widen the gap. There was like maybe 10 seconds left, and you know, he's a little stingy, a little hard to score on, so I'm just thinking like, I need every point that I can get. And I just went for the tilt. I didn't even feel like it was that tight, but you know, there's a certain technique to pinning guys in a tilt. It's kind of top secret, keep that between us, but yeah, I mean, yeah, pinning guys in tilts is pretty cool, and that was a good pin to get out of the way. Feeling good right now.
All right, for the college wrestling fans out there that don't know, one of the major differences between NAIA versus NCAA or NJCAA or any of the other divisions in collegiate wrestling is sometimes you have the biggest match on the line and your opponent is your very own teammate. You got to face Esco Walker in the finals here. What's it like facing your own teammate in the finals?
Yeah, it's tough. I respect the dude a lot, but it's like no pressure, you know, like. Especially right now, he's ranked higher than me, so even if I go out there and lose to my teammate, I'm gonna learn something. I'm gonna go fight. I'm gonna get better from it. But I mean, it's always tough emotionally. Not a lot of ton of people know this, but just this past week I had a wrestle with one of my other teammates, Aiden Reeves. So between me, Esco, and Aiden, and even other guys.
You got 3 of the best wrestlers in the nation right there in the room.
I do believe that all 3 of us are title contenders. So I already got that match with Aiden out of the way, and Esco's just next in line. And one way or another, I think it's going to be a good match. And one of us is going to have the 1 seed at Nationals, I guess. So that's pretty cool.
So this next question here is actually for Josh. Josh, you come all the way from Kearney, Nebraska today to watch your brother wrestle. What's it mean to you to be here to support your brother like this?
Yeah, you know, it's an easy choice. I wouldn't want to miss it for anything, and it just so happens that I'm off this week. It's worked beautiful every single year. He's had his conference one weekend, and then I've had my regionals, and then his nationals, and my nationals. So at this point, it's kind of like a ritual, if you will. Like, we always go to each other's. Like, I know he'll be there next week at my regionals. And yeah, it's just, it would have felt weird if I wasn't here. Like, I'm sure you could agree. Last year at Nationals, it sucked. I couldn't go to watch because our coaches were a little nervous about COVID and whatnot, so they didn't want me to go. But yeah, if I have a choice to be here, I'm going to do everything I can. I don't have a car, so I had to take a bus. It's not fun. I've got to get back on the bus at 11 p.m. I have like a 5-hour layover in a cold, dingy bus station that I have to sleep there, but it's all worth it. Like I said, I wouldn't want to miss this for anything. Yeah, we'll help each other out a lot.
Excellent. Here we got Josh and Justin Portillo. Justin, you were also, if I remember correctly, you have been the outstanding wrestler of this tournament in the past. Is that correct?
Actually, I've never been the outstanding wrestler, but I am a 2-time champion.
2-time champion,
but,
all right.
I mean, I got to think, I've got a tech and a pin. If I take Esco out, that's the #1 dude in the nation. Like, I got a good shot at being an outstanding wrestler, and I'd love to cross that off my bucket list.
Awesome. Well, thank you, gentlemen, very much. Best of luck to both of you at your tournament, as well as the rest of today.
Sure, thanks.